Jux, are you ready for League of Legends? Who's ready for League of Legends? Wait, how many casters have made burnt to a crisp jokes about crisp? A lot. A lot. It's like, and what else have I done? It's clean, it's crisp, it's great League of Legends, something like that. There's a lot of that going on. We, you know. You made some tea. What kind of tea, Stealthling? What kind of tea? Oh, also, Jay Delale. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. That reminds me of the call of the cricket tune. It's my favorite call. You know, one time, actually, I was watching Cowboy Bebop with Angie recently. First time that Angie's seen Cowboy Bebop, and we get through to about second to last episode, and I'd forgotten. Well, no, I'd forgotten at first, and then we decided to keep it on. That I had the YouTube video. 2 hours of silence, or like 5 hours of silence, occasionally interrupted by cricket tune on in the background, which certain characters get shot in this episode, and as the music cuts, slow-mo falling body, and then as we're going through to like the next episode, I didn't realize that it had autoplay on. And then it went into like the same kind of style of video, 2 hours, but occasionally interrupted by Waluigi. So it was just like Waluigi just or like Wario, one of the two. Dude, it was absolutely iconic. And then yeah, that was great. Okay, folks, let's get into it. Let's get into this. All right, we've ignored this too long. Okay, so Weibo Top Esports. This was a series between two teams which looked pretty good on paper. Weibo kind of felt like a team which they'd gone to late game versus LNG and they'd lost out in late game. Xiaohao is a very good jungler in my eyes. Light is a very solid late game carry. On the other side, Top Esports, their first series of the split was against BLG, who are the best team in the LPL. So I'm not holding that too much against them. Yeah, so this is like a moment for them to try and like get themselves on the board against another top team. Trespasser, thanks for the follow. There's hours of silence interrupted by Red Dead Redemption 2. Is that 2? Oh no, R2D2, not Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god, yeah, no, that's great. I was just thinking it was gonna be like Arthur Morgan or something, just going, yeah, that's right, girl. Yeah, come on. I thought it was gonna be Arthur Morgan. Okay, right, draft, right. Yes, yeah, League of Legends. Oops, yep. Okay, so, this is 14.2. Lucian's still strong, but the double support item is gone. That's worth noting. Ashe. Yeah, Ashe is strong still, so you can go Ashe, but no Ashe Varus. So what do you pair that with? So, because it's 14.2, chance of Ezreal. Cloudy with a chance of Ezreal. First pick Kasance, though. Really? First pick Kasance? I guess 369 is not played like as like I don't know. 369 is playing carries nowadays. I think you're smart and I respect your opinion on the game. Oh, that's really kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot, actually. Okay, so you've picked up Akali. Worth noting, Duanby has always referred to Cream as the second best Akali in the LPL, behind I think it's Knight. He says is the best. So that's a hell of a pickup for him. He's picking up blind, basically saying, Xiaohu, if you pick like LeBlanc or Azir or Corki, you're dead, son. Yeah, no, Kasante Pro is huge in the LPL. You're absolutely right, but there are counter picks to it.
I mean, again, when you look at Cream, no one is going to question his ability on champions.
All right.
We've seen him.
I'm seeing the Draven hover. Oh yes, I remember he did log this in now. So this is level 1 brawl. So this is saying if you pick in double AD carry and the Ashe goes support, if we land a hook on you, you die. So they're trying to snowball through bot lane 2v2. Ezreal is insanely strong right now though. Level 1 hasn't changed from him, but his level 1 is very good. I think it's going to be Ezreal Ashe. I think it's Ezreal Ashe. I don't think you want to play the Samira. This one just makes sense. Because your level 1 as Ezreal is actually very strong. It's a really good level 1. Let me speed this up. So what are you banning in second round? What are you banning in second round? I think Top Esports, they want to ban away backline access. And I think here, what do you ban out? It depends if you're worried about What are you worried about? Are you worried about something coming down to 3v3 bot side? Because one of the best 3v3 junglers in Xin Zhao is already gone. Do you ban out... I think top esports, they can ban out Lee Sin. They want to ban out 3v3 bot side champions, I think. I think you probably ban out Lee Sin. And then maybe you ban out LeBlanc to... I think you ban out Lee Sin for the 3v3 bot side. And then maybe you ban out LeBlanc just because Xiaohu's played an awful lot of it and been quite successful on it. So maybe you ban out those two. I think on this side you ban out... You can either ban out Gnar and Rumble for like Cassante counters. And 369 is playing both of these champions. And they're both very popular in the LPL right now. What else could you ban for 3v3? You could ban out... Vi is pretty good at that. You can ban out maybe Vi and Maokai. So these are your two options. I think you either ban out the Cassante answers or you ban out 3v3 bot side. I think that's what you do. Top could also ban out Vi as well. They could also ban out Vi. Okay, Azir, it's fine. Are you really gonna double ban mid lane? Cream's fine on the Akali. I get it's versus Xiaohu. I mean, you could ban out the LeBlanc and just say these are the two problematic mid laners which Xiaohu plays. Just in general, not due to the matchup, but just in general. Banning out Orianna. Meh. I don't think that Orianna would have a great mana. I don't actually think that Orianna is good versus any of these champions, by the way. I think you're okay versus Akali in lane. I think you're outranged by Ezreal and Ashe. I don't think you need to do that. Maybe, maybe the worry is the Nocturne Orianna. Okay, now that makes more sense. If you're locking Nocturne Orianna on 4-5 from Weibo, then this whole composition falls apart. That's fair, actually. Yeah, okay, no, credit to them. And instead, so Weibo ban out the Udyr and the Vi, so it's a little bit of 3v3, a little bit of lane counter. But like, you're likely to get countered as the Cassante now, and there are still 3v3 bot side answers available. I think bot side, I think 5th pick Maokai goes pretty hard from Tien here. Yeah, 5th pick Maokai looks really good. It's really good engage. And it helps you keep your range advantage. So Xiaohu's going for the LeBlanc. I think that Akali can beat LeBlanc in a 1v1. I don't think that's easy. Picking the Lee Sin for the bot side 3v3, I think that's fine. You already have the Nautilus for engage. You don't need to go for engage, like heavy engage jungle. You could have gone for Sejuani too. That could have been fine. Oh, and it's Poppy. Okay, right. Poppy's good 3v3. Good answer into the Lee Sin and the LeBlanc, so you can actually win the 2v2 as well. Good into the Nautilus because you can block out the hook. You can punt out someone from the team fights as well later on. Yeah, that's not bad actually. Plus Tien is a big Poppy player. That's fine. Poppy is a good champion in League of Legends. That's good. Okay. So, let's have a look at runes. So we have... Ooh, okay. AP LeBlanc, not 80. So this is not split push, this is burst. Your sole AP threat, and you're going AP. So it's not going to be the energized build anymore. Gnar is going to win out in the split push 100%. Halo Blade's on the Draven. Press the attack on Ezreal. Halo Blade. Yeah, this is all fine. This is all fine. Yeah. So, top esports need to not lose 3v3 bot. I think both teams need to not lose 3v3 bot. 600 games for top esports and LPL. Yeah, I seem to remember level 1 goes pretty hard in this game. Ah, this is a problem. Ah, Mako, buddy, you can't do that. You can't do that, Mako. That's really bad. One of the things that... Let me see if this happens here. Let me just see if it shows on here. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera just to show you something here, right? Look at that cooldown on W. Look at that. Look at that. That's a really long cooldown at level 1. 18 seconds. So, you're not gonna have volley again for this level 1. So this is one of the things that's been nerfed about Ashe time after time. Volley is just way too strong in early levels. So they've used that, and then they walk in anyway, because if you manage to get control of this brush, if you get control of this brush, Nautilus and Draven have to hook into the bush and hope that you hit. So now you have Aftershock running from Crisp. Instead of going into the Aftershock, right, they're not damaging the Aftershock Nautilus, they're damaging Light, who has to run backwards with his 1 spinning axe. He hasn't had time to get 2 spinning axes up yet. Mako has barrier, so he's fine taking that. In fact, he's just used the entirety of his barrier, though. He's walked into melee range of the Nautilus. Minions were actually aggroing them as well for a bit, pretty sure. Yeah, minions are aggroing them. Even the melees are hitting them. What the fuck? Jackalove has a ignite on them. Heal. Flash for the auto. But now the melee, now the autos, now the ranged creeps are targeting Chris without his aftershock. They kind of just. Is there a way that they can split damage better? So he's not in range to flash auto Mako. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Light actually has to flash auto Mako instead, you know. Press the attack, procs on the other side. Okay. Oh, that's super close. That is super close. He keeps the aggro. He keeps the aggro. Ah, because of course he does. Because Mago's in the bush. Oh man, if he manages to kill, he has to flash into the bush to keep vision of Mako because he's out of vision. But that also means that you can't drop minion aggro. It means that there's a melee minion in here, which Jackalove means that he has like full value. He gets the auto attack. It's not even a Q. He gets like an auto there. If that minion was, oh, that's so sad. Look how close this gets. Look how close this gets. So, Light almost gets to pick up this axe. If he picks up this axe, it is one auto kill on Jackalove. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't manage to get that auto off before the axe is in flight. No, as in, like, I don't think he manages to get the auto after he's picked it up. Because you can see the axe is no longer flying anywhere, right? So he starts his auto is in flight before he picks it up, I think. So he's picked up the axe, and so you can see the axe is in flight here, and he's just picked it up after the auto is in flight. So this is not a spinning axe auto, but he has to attack now because Jackalove will kill him with the auto before he picks up the axe because there was a motherfucking minion in this brush giving him vision. He gets 2 kills here but dies if he waits a 1/10 of a second longer, but he can't do that because he knows that the minion has given him extra. Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, he can't wait long enough to get the spinning axe off the ground. He can't pick that up quick enough, and I don't think he had another Q ready at that point. If he had another Q, oh god. I don't think he can wait 0.1 second, because at that point, Jackalove kills him with an auto. If the minion is not in the brush, then he can wait 0.1 seconds. Can he wait just long enough? So, Jackalove's auto is in flight now. It is charging up. You can see the animation starting. If he waits any longer, he doesn't get any auto off at all. Yeah. You can actually see, like, the auto attack, like, in flight there. I think that the problem is, Light and Crisp, they couldn't quite close down Mako in time. God damn, that's close. That is so close. Honestly, Mako dying in that brush and the minions going into the brush to give Jackalove vision. So close, actually. But now you have 2 kills on Ezreal, who goes back and gets tiered. Did you get anything else? What else did you get? God damn, that's close. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, Nautilus is still getting auto attacks down here. He's got 4 autos. 5, 6, Hook, 7. Crisp gets 7 auto, 8 autos. 9 autos. He gets 9 autos in a level 1 trade as a Nautilus. God damn, that Anchor's doing work. Good flash out of the Q. But like, the actual minions in the bush here, like, yeah, that's actually kind of insane. Oh man. So it wasn't even about the 3v3 bot, it's actually just straight 2v2. So they come back to lane, level 1 on Light and Crisp. Yeah, they don't have... I mean, guys, you're level 1 still. Yeah, this is a level 1 Nautilus. You don't have shit here now. Cream really good, just dip back. Ooh, good autos. What are you doing there? Oh, Xiao Hao. I mean, Xiaohao has flash. They don't have vision over the wall. Does he think he can, like... What does he think he can do, though? Does he think he can, like, flash E or something? Wait, does he get his E off? Does he get his E off? He does get his E off. Yeah, with another auto he kills, but yeah, if he manages to get like an E flash and autos cream, he gets a kill, he gets Triumph, and he still dies, so it's 1-for-1 at best. Well played from Tian for reacting quickly, but like, that was bad from Xiaohao. That was actually bad. No, there's no way you think you hit cream there. There's no way you think you hit that. So now suddenly you have a 3-kill Ezreal who is on buffed Ezreal patch, and is very, very accelerated towards his 2-item spike. That isn't... That's a bad mistake from Xiaohao, man. Thanks for the follows, by the way, Sandir and Snaisha. I appreciate it.
I want to see what Xiaohu's hoping to do. Which I know what he's hoping for. He's hoping to find Tian.
So when they finally go towards the... I mean, if you have a level 2 Draven and Nautilus, maybe things are different. Man, they've given a kill of the cream as well, which is not awesome. God damn. And also the Q goes wide because the Q goes wide because of the hook. If he gets a Q, he might be able to kill Tian immediately. That's a shame. They actually can win that. They can win that 3v3. Very close execution in a lot of these things. But now the problem is, Weibo need to play around a hyper snowball bot side, whilst also the Nara is going to be slowly winning against your Cassante as well, because it's Nara into Cassante. You have a Sheen. Oh, you got a Sheen in tier 5 minutes, man. You haven't even started with like a longsword or something like that to get towards another component. I mean, he's still got a Doran's. He had the luxury of going Doran's, and he's still got these components too. God damn. Xiaohua's AP LeBlanc. It's not a particularly tanky team on the side of top esports. You can one-shot, I think, even with current mage items not being great for LeBlanc. I will say, I think that Malignance is way better on LeBlanc than Luden's Companion. Yeah, I completely agree. Imagine playing Nautilus from this position. You're 0 and 2 versus like a 3-0-1 Ezreal who's gonna like one-tap you. Ooh, force the flash out. Tensor. Xiaohu just used his. Yeah, you don't have your mimics, so you've used your distort and your mimics, so you're out of mobility though. That's a good flash away from Xiaohu. He needed to. Oh, Xiaohu's also gone for triple tonic. I think most people that go for First Strike also go for triple tonic. It's a very good rune right now. The extra skill point is very nice for mid game. Okay, grounded on Xiaohao. Wins the red buff smite fight. That's nice. Cream also has the luxury of Dark Seal and Null Magic Mantle as well in laning phase, so Xiaohu's gonna have a harder time. God, this sucks because honestly, the TV2 bot is so goddamn close that Weibo will feel, if you go back and review for that, you're like, yes, you still go for the level 1. Because trying to fight level 1 versus... I mean, you fight the level 1 versus the Ashe that misses volley level 1, and Nautilus gets 9 auto attacks at level 1. You go for that every time. That's a really good play from them. And then in the bot side 3v3, maybe if Xiaohao hits the Q onto Tian, instead of getting kind of like dodged out, well, you know, disrupted by the Nautilus hook, maybe that works out too. You know, this is still the 3v3 bot side snowball that you want to look towards. I don't even think the decision making is wrong. Great flash out as well. Again, like, all of the plays they're going towards just don't work out for them. I don't even think this is a bad early game from Weibo in terms of decision making, you know? Is Small to open this week in LEC? I don't think so. Didn't expect to find a new stream in 2024. Yeah, I mean, I've been streaming for a little while, so I'm glad you found this channel too. 3v3 bot side is continuing to go pretty crap, but basically you have no choice but to double down on this bot side because your top side is not one that will win you the game. But you just have to play, you just need to keep doubling down and hoping that eventually you can bring yourself out of the rut. It's just so hard. Yeah, it's so hard. Good flash out from Chris. I mean, even then, you have to... I think maybe going for that ult is still the right play. I mean, Xiaohao had level 6 as well. There's a chance you can burst someone out, get 1 kill back. And Kyvaness as well, thanks to the follow, I really appreciate it. I don't know whether Smolder is enabled this weekend. I don't think it is. It'll be enabled in LCS, I think. I think LCS will allow it. Going Essence Reaver on the Ezreal, which means that your mana concerns are a thing of the past. Very, very high early damage. Essence Reaver is a very good one-item spike. Drugster, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Okay, Grub's going over to top esports. Oh god, that's even worse, man. So think about this too, right? Nah can hit turret, uses Grubs well. Ezreal and Ashe can hit turrets very, very well. They can use the Grubs very well. Like, this game is so over. This game is so over, actually. So all you're looking for now is for Weibo to find miracle picks somehow, someway. That's the only way you get back into this game. It really doesn't get better than this. That's your Ezreal? Yeah, this is actually an okay Ezreal. This is 14-2 Ezreal. But, like, the level 1 is so heartbreaking for Weibo, man. I don't even think that was the wrong decision. They had 9 auto attacks from a Nautilus against double ranged at level 1. How much better does that get for a Nautilus? Like, legit. What more can you ask from them? And it still ends up being a matter of, like, literally 50 HP. Oh, God, that's such a depressing level 1 for them. But, like, what else do you do with this team composition now? You're fighting around your early game and your one-item spike. You have a Sheen and a Dirk on Draven. That's actually pretty good for the items which you have at this point. First item on Lee Sin and LeBlanc. You just gotta pray that top esports, like, make some dumbass decisioning mistakes and they die somewhere in a, like, somewhere around on the outside of a fight. You can't go into... I mean, they've just gone mini Gnar. Maybe you can punish this. Draven lane tower down in 13 minutes. Yep, they doubled down on bot side 3v3s and it didn't work. Good arrow, really good knockup by Tien. How badly were they spotted here heading up to this fight? Were they seen here? Wait, does Mako spot them out? So wait, they've lost bot lane turret and mid lane turret. What happens with Vision here? Wait, do they just know that there? Oh, wait, when do they know that, though? When do they know about this? When do they know about this? Because it feels like they turn on them super quickly. Tien's up here, he spots a ward. He doesn't spot Xiaohao and Crisp. Wait, how do they know about that, then? I've just got one, actually. How do they know about this? How do they know about this, though? I mean, they know now. And they do turn on them super quickly. I mean, this is so doomed. But, like, again, Weibo, how bad do you feel about this? You've completely been smashed multiple times over in the bot side 3v3. You've been hyper snowballed on. You think you can maybe go for a dive. That doesn't work out. Sure, that's fine. They think they are completely unseen going through here, and they should be. They walk here out of vision, and they immediately get spotted and just get jumped on. Like, this is the only angle they have towards this fight. Fantastic double knockout from Tien. Like, what? Like, what? Legit, what do you do here? I mean, yeah, I think Trouble, I think you're completely right. Like, Lee Sin can't be sat here clearing camps. I mean, that's not what's going to win you the game. Lee Sin getting towards the second item isn't going to win you this game. You need to get an early fight, and you've lost, like, 4 fights that you've chosen in a row. And I don't even think they were wrong fights to choose. They were good angles, you just get outplayed. The one in bot side jungle, maybe that's the one big mistake where he follows the Q and doesn't get the kill there. But, like, that's the egregious one. The bot side level 2, level 1 rather, I think that's completely fine in terms of actually going for it. So now you're down 6 grubs, 2 dragons, and 6,000 gold. And you can't play the video game, man. You have a 2-item Ezreal at 17 minutes. Oh god, this is pain. But it's not even like Weibo could do anything different, man. What's the play here? What do you do? Oh god. Get one kill and you get a single kill. Oh, hang on. This is actually something. Hang on. Top actually pushed beyond their safe vision at this point. There are actually some deep wards. Okay, great hop over from Xiaohao. Smite for damage. Almost gets... So he's already used his ward hop. That's tight spacing. That's tight spacing. Look how close this is to a clean kickback. So he's looking for his flash placement over here, right? Look how close this gets, man. Look how close this gets. Where's my playback speed? Look how close this gets for the kickback. Oh god, he needs to be like at half a Teemo further forward, and he gets the kickback cleanly. And he's actually out. Okay. Except it's a kickback. The heal comes on as well. There's no mobility left on Xiaohao, so he dies. Jackie loves it as 2-item spike, so he's unreally strong right now. Good body blocking from Crisp. Not a great E from Jackie. Jackie love E. Jackie love E. So Cream's getting a kill here. Does he get 2? He might just get 2, actually. Yeah. I mean, he gets the cash in, but it's literally a 5 for 2. Like, how unlucky can you get? Every single play they've gone for has just gone off the rails in the worst possible way. Jesus, man. Bro measures in Teemo is classic UK. So technically a Teemo is 100 units exactly. So a Teemo is actually a unit of measurement. That's a great arrow, man. So a Teemo is actually a very relevant unit of measurement because it's 100 units in-game units. So half a Teemo is 50 units. Zerg Rush. I mean, not quite the drift Tien wanted. What's happening here? So they're pushing in. They don't have Gnar. He's just teleported towards bot side, so there's no way that he's joining the fight. They have a clean 4v4. Tien's left, so all of their tanky frontline is not available. Xiaohu gets himself on an angle. But you've killed the Ashe, who's not actually consistent DPS. If you're still in the fight after blowing everything on the Ashe, that's Ashe's job done. You don't have any more cooldowns to threaten anyone else, so that's... You know, it's nice to get some gold, but it's just not worth it, you know? Again, another 1 for 2, trading down still. How many Teemos am I? Well, it depends. Wait, how tall is Teemo? Well, no, that's 100 Teemos across. I'm probably about the same width as a Teemo. Well, actually, he's a bit chunky. Depends if I'm spreading, like, if I'm, like, doing the splits or something. If I'm doing the splits, then I'm probably wider than a Teemo because I got long legs. What's happening here? So, now you have Ashe Arrow coming in from base. Oh my god, is he actually just firing it from base? So the teleport coming in from Xiaohu is just trying to do something here. Mega Gnar's fantastic. Oh my god, he hits light. He hits the AD carry in the middle of a fight with a cross map arrow. Legit. How much worse does it get? You tell me how this game can get more unlucky for Weibo. This is so sad. I don't even think Weibo are decision-making wrong. They're just getting massively outplayed. How sad is this? That is so sad. Hook just about misses, even though the Santa Q3 hits. But like, look at that. That's so sad. I actually can't think of a way this game could be more sad for Weibo.
You're also right, man. Like, it's also not like there's like 200 OCCs you have to worry about. It pretty much just is that actually. Like, you would have gotten so much value.
It was gonna hit the LeBlanc if the TP was 1 second late. Yeah. Yeah, good point actually. So now it's Baron time. You have 3 items on Ezreal to the 1.5 of light. 369 is busy killing the jungler, so there's no smite steal. Cream gets another kill on a turret. Cream is 405 on the Akali. 369 doesn't even die to the Draven ult. This is so BS, man. 10 stack Dark Seal and a Shadow Flame on Cream, which is good for him. He's not built towards Storm Surge, which is a shit item on 14.2. Yeah, they have the six grubs as well for the Zerg Rush. Legit, what do you do in this game? What do you do in this game? That is so unfair. That is so unfair. Damn thing. Right, so, second round of bans, first picks and stuff. First pick Ashe for Mako, had a really good game on it. This time they go for the Varus. But you're not looking in the Nautilus right now. Are they happy to just play against Nautilus? 369 goes for the Rumble. What's been... Oops, I've just done everything there. So, you banned away the Cassandra, but then picked out the Rumble anyway. But you should be happy playing the Rumble into the Cassandra. Why are you banning topside when you're picking the Rumble anyway? Why would they do that? I don't really get these first picks, man. I mean, I get these ones. So you got Lucian Milio gone. You've got the Kalista Renata gone. Renata's fallen off the face of the planet. And there's no Senna shenanigans going on. You split up the Ashe and the Varus. You have the potential of Renata or Nautilus later, which are both pretty good against the Ashe. Well, I mean, Renata can be okay, but Varus Renata is strong in lane. Gone for double enchants, but you don't have Milio. Xiaohu's got Nico, which is a good engage threat. So you have double engage of these. This is fun. This is a good engage combo. But you're picking the Udyr into the... I mean, the Udyr is good into Rumble, actually. So maybe this is what's happening. Maybe this is what's happening. So they're banning out the Cassandra to stop the Cassandra Udyr matchup kind of coming through. Now, 369 thinks he can win the Cassandra matchup because he takes Ghost into this matchup and he solo kills you. So that's actually something. That's actually something. Is Cream good? Depends on which game you catch him. I thought he was fantastic last year, but he's prone to having some game-losing ints, put it that way. Banning out the Nocturne away from the Nico Nocturne combo in case the Maokai goes support. Yeah, if this Maokai goes support, then that could be a bit of an issue with the Nocturne flex into jungle. That makes sense, actually. That's fine, because you've got 3 very squishy champions locked in already, with support and jungle yet to go. I mean, with Ashe probably going support anyway. So you're likely going to have 4 at least squishy champions. Banning out the Ezreal makes sense. You can't have the Ashe Ezreal lane again. Who's the tallest Yordle? I'd imagine Vex. Could be Fizz. You're a Rumble and a Trist together. Yeah, that's actually how tall you are. Well, no, not quite, because they're 2 Yordles. And then they go towards... Then they go towards the Sivir. Sivir Ashe. Why? Why Sivir Ashe? I mean, Sivir's good against Maokai. It's good against Maokai. Yeah, Sivir's good against Maokai, so maybe that's saying that you can't put the Maokai into my lane. And now the Rel is your actual engage. So now you have the Rel Maokai, the Rel Sivir kind of engage combo. I don't think Sivir's that good though here, is it? I don't get this Sivir pick. Viego, so it is going to be the Maokai support. Viego's pretty good into Rel.
Incompetent.
Jailol, thanks for the follow. But, like, don't you lose super hard at level 1? I mean, Sivir's Q at level 1 is strong. Maokai's not the best level 1. No, actually, maybe you're doing this just because Ashe wins you the lane level 1. Which means that... I mean, Udyr can't close you down against Sivir ult, so Udyr loses a lot of value. Because he can't just run at you. But he can do that on a basic cooldown, you have to do that on your ult. Why is Sivir good here? What else could you go? What else could you go, actually? Yeah, what else could you go here? So you know you're into a Varus. You don't really want to go Caitlyn versus Maokai. You don't know whether the Maokai is going to be in your lane or not. Yeah. You don't know whether the Caitlyn's going to be in your lane. Not the Caitlyn. The Maokai is going to be in your lane. This Sivir just perplexes me. But what else can you have that's going to give you the lane prior? What else is on the table, actually? Aphelios is gone. Kalista, Senna, Ezreal are gone. You could go for the Ashe 80 carry and then lock in for something like a... I don't know. Ashe Braum is probably okay here. No, actually, it's not. I mean, you could go for Ashe Nautilus. That'd be okay. Double engage threat. You don't have to put this Ashe down in support. You already have the double 80 carries. Now, technically, you're triple. But, I mean, the Ashe doesn't really count as that. Yeah, I think you could... I mean, I wouldn't go... yeah, you could go Sedge jungle. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I don't mind that. Rel going down into support. So Ashe Rel or something like that, or Ashe Nautilus. And then you lock in a different jungler like Sedge. Or Shinzao is not awful this game. Well, it's not great, actually. No, Sedge isn't great. Rel jungle's fine. Yeah, I mean Civ. I don't see that many good AD carry picks, so maybe it's just because they don't think there's actually a better AD carry to play. And they don't want to, and they'd rather just have Mako on Ashe because now you have Mako's like vision control, which is really good. Hmm.
So hard, so many ways to lock you down, so many good setups for Xiao to take advantage, look for the reset, and really take over the game. So our TS are just exploding with damage, exploding with push, right? All three of their lanes should be able to have pressure. So the game plan might just be very similar to what TS did in game 1. If Weibo doesn't make the mistakes, can they find as much of a lead? I don't know, but they definitely have the tools to push and pressure Weibo's comp in that first head.
Yeah, the LPL chairs are really cool. They look like super villain chairs. These chairs look like they're in like the League of Evil's headquarters, man. Okay, let me get my camera back in the right place. Oh, come on.
I know Weibo, they're definitely feeling this one, right? Like a lot of things going right for them.
There we go. Cool.
Okay.
Back into game we go. Okay, so what are we looking at? Anything interesting? Oh, so this is fun. 369 takes Ghost into Udyr because you can run him down. If he presses Ghost and tries to walk back, he presses Ghost and just runs you down. He's very good at doing that too. He gets solo kills a lot with that. So it looks like it's going to be Poke Varus, which is fine because, yeah, you got the Halo Blade, so it's Poke Varus. This is a very squishy team, so that makes a lot of sense. I think that's fine. 369 getting a Comet and double E at level 1. Ugh. Gets 3 E's in a row. Yeah, that's really nasty. Gotta be careful about that. Okay, first Q misses. Another 2 Qs from 369 to CZ. Halo Blades. Q actually hits this time. Yeah, actually, this Sivir Ash level 1 was really nice. That was good. Did you watch the game before? Yes, I did. We did that before, and then we took a diatribe to talk about why Malphite is... Yeah, why Malphite is Malphite. Yeah. Just... Yeah, I don't know whether that'll make itself onto the VOD this time. Hang on, ZDZ might die here. Yeah, he pops his Ghost. Yeah, he has to pop his Ghost, because Rumble can run at him with the Ghost too now. So now you have bot side 3v3, Xiaohao... Oh god, he just about gets away with that. That would have been so bad if he lost that, actually. Yeah, so Tien is just hovering just to make sure that Xiaohao can't mess over bot lane, like we said. If you have winning lanes or aggressive lanes, it's completely fine to just mess with the enemy jungler so he can't gank you. That's fine. He's gonna get bot side scuttle. Xiaohao had to teleport back because of a really good trade from Cream. Malphite is actually lighter than cardboard. He is lighter than cardboard. We went through this. He is like 0.03 kilograms per meters cubed. It's actually insane. And Alistair, by the way, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Weibo looks a bit weaker without the Shy. I disagree. People mainly watch them at Worlds, and because of like Casual's influence on the way that they played, which is perfectly fine, by the way. But it's good to market like that. It is. I'm not blaming him, but it does mean that people didn't actually realize that the Shy was the reason they were losing half their games too. ZDZ is more stable. He's less likely to carry, but he won't lose you games like on his own, nearly as much. He had one bad Cassante game so far. ZDZ is completely fine. This guy is he's also like paired up with Xiaohao. They both came from Anyone's Legend. So I think that a lot of people need to really think about why they think that the Shy was good, because he wasn't, by the way. He was only good at Worlds last year. He was awful in LPL. Awful. Genuinely game losing. He was one of our very worst top laners. So I actually think that Weibo have potentially a better team this year. They're already starting better than they did last year. Weibo were all over the place last year. I mean, that was with Caster in Spring, which really didn't work out as well. Okay. 369 just walking up here and just getting as good combo as he can there. He's trying to keep himself... He's got himself Swifties and Ghost. Like, ZDZ can't run away from this guy. Merc treads first on Cream. That makes sense. It means you can jump out of the... it means that the route means that you're unlikely to take the second and third... well, the third bop of Nico Q, which is really nice. Well, the Shy also doesn't always turn up in mega high pressure games either, right? Because you saw Worlds Finals, the lowest KDA in any Worlds Finals ever. Okay. This is fine. ZDZ turning it around. Okay. Ooh, let's turn this. Let's have a talk about this. Let's have a talk about this because this is really close actually. Because I remember seeing this live. We're on 728 already. God damn, this VOD is not very high quality, man. So ZDZ turns things around. There's no ignite on 369. He doesn't have flash either, so he pops it late too. So he gets like an extra 3-4 autos on. Xiao has flash and ult. Tian misses the stun. Not that that matters too much, but it also means he doesn't have stun for Xiaohao. Xiaohao importantly pulls Xiaohao back, actually. Look at this. Oh, because he gets pulled back, he can't get his Q mark auto onto 369. Because he hits him with the ult, he'd have the double tap auto. And if he gets the reset, he gets 2 kills here. So Tian flashes, but this should have been 2. And instead, it's 1 and 2 flashes and an ult used. Does Viego need to flash there? Yeah, he does. You see how close it gets. Oh, actually, that's a point, actually. Does he have to flash for the initial stun? Because the ghost is still running, I think he does, actually. Because what he's trying to do is stun him before he has time to use his ghost to run all... Because remember, ZDZ doesn't have ghost running. If he stuns him right here, there's a chance that ZDZ gets an extra auto on. Does he get an extra auto on? Yeah, ZDZ gets some extra damage down onto 369 because of the flash stun. Now, I think one of the big problems is you've already used your E, which is a big part of your damage as Viego, by the way. There's a lot of attack speed and movement speed to keep you stuck to a target. This E is basically doing nothing for you. One of the reasons why Viego is really quite bad on the new season, by the way, if you're ganking something like top lane, you put your mist on... If you put your mist on the wall here, right? Goes to, like, here or so. There is nowhere, like, up... let me draw this. There is absolutely nowhere up here which you can use your shadow on very well, your mist. The hallowed path. You can't use that. So he uses it to kind of, you know, get out of vision and to, well, get the move speed and to help him get towards the play quicker. But, like, he doesn't get any extra value from his E. There's a lot of areas on the map now where Viego really struggles to get his mist in a good place for him to get the extra stats of it. So 2 plates topside, 369 no teleport, kill onto Xiaohu. So this isn't bad. This is actually okay. This is a really good start from Weibo. And remember last game, there was actually some really good decision making by Weibo early. Oof, god damn. Oh, you've got level 6 now and you've got like a bit of attack speed. What happens here then? But Weibo had a good early game last game in terms of their decision making, just the execution was really not good. So it gets a max QW, flashes forward for the last auto, Q onto, oh that's like a 3-hit Q, I think it was 2 on the way out. No, 1 on the way out, 2 on the way back in. Yeah, Jackie gets a great Q there, fantastic positioning on the Sivir. Okay, so he is justifying why the Sivir has been picked. That was a really good Q in terms of laning phase. Does he die now? He's got, yeah, he's got shield in 2. Oh, yeah, so this is the thing about the Pop Blossom. It's really easy to not spell shield it, because I think the knockup and the damage are different parts of it. Luckily, if he gets hit by the knockup, he dies anyway, so good spell shield. Okay, we've seen all this now. We went through this already. Good turnaround by ZDZ, actually. He knows he's got the good damage and he's got teammates on the way. Really good roam by Xiaohu as well. Uses his W for the extra movement speed to get himself towards top side. So he gets there just in time. Good recognition by Xiaohu that he's needed on top side. Not every top laner would do that. Yeah, but Jackie really, really good continue damage. Once you're beyond level 6, you get a lot of attack speed when your W is active. It's good. Oh, God. My butt hurts. Hydrate, I can do that. I have sat down in this chair for a long time this last week. I need to actually get out at some point. Go outside.
I was kind of thinking of like, you know, I don't know why, because I'm casting LPL, not LCK, but I don't know why I thought of K-pop fan. I feel like League of Legends.
Okay.
Just exist side by side.
So, gold, slightly in favor of Weibo. Xiaohu's in a pretty good position this game. This Nico can, if Nico gets like a 3-4 person ult, the fight is instantly won. There's no one in this game that can really stop, well, that can really survive Nico doing things.
We're only going to see a worse 1v2 than what happened before.
Yeah, the track is so much from Sivir already, and get worse as time goes on. But the thing is Xiaohao being at a good point is really important for Weibo.
Okay, so 2 dragons to Weibo. What kind of rift are we getting? Mountain is good, actually. Mountain is good.
And even with Jackie Love being a bit accelerated, and, maybe some of like Cream's gonna be hitting his first some of this.
Yeah, Mountain's just nice in general. I mean, it's bad if top start getting... No, no, if top ever got soul, it'd be really bad because it denies the Pug Varus. But I think Mountain's really, really good for Weibo too. It's just a good soul in general. Helps you shrug off stuff like sapling poke and stuff like that too, which occasionally comes into a factor. Less so with support Marco, especially now that you're not building AP, but still, little bits. Good dodge out from Cream. Ooh, close on the arrow. Very close on the arrow.
I gotta say the reference right over my head. Right over my head.
Never seen Wanted? Nope. The whole thing about the movie is about bending the bullet and like it was a good moment. Any fans out there?
Mechanic Rook on first from ZDZ, that makes a lot of sense. Not stopping off Barmies or full Barmies item, I think that's good. Means that 369 is very far behind on tank killing potential right now.
So it has its purpose, but to bring us back to the game, I just took it away from. Cream also has purpose. Destroying, demolishing.
Oh, is this where Cream has like a... Yeah. Cream has a real oopsie moment. Let's talk about this. So he has Merc Treads, and he's like, haha, I can get a good trade on him. But like, he doesn't even have... Guys, he doesn't even have tower aggro, and then he jumps on him and takes tower aggro, and he dies. Like, what is this? This is basic shit, man. Buddy. So that's a freebie by Xiaohu. I mean, that's so awful. Cream hadn't even got himself an item completion yet. Like, he needed that. He needed to teleport back into lane if he wanted that to match Xiaohu on terms of combat stats. That's so lazy. Maybe he was trying to jump over him and Buster shot him out of turret, but even then, he's still dead. This doesn't... Like, if he Buster shots over him and then... If he jumps over and then Buster shots him back, maybe Mirko and Jackie Love can get something done. But even then, that's such a mess. It ain't good, folks. It ain't right. ZDZ using his item spike to make sure that Rumble can't really have a free lane. 369 really needs some grouped up team fights to start getting value out of this build. I mean, he's got the Swifties, which helps in the individual matchup, and against Marco saplings and stuff like that, which can occasionally be really nasty if you're looking for flanks, and then you get slowed. But he needs like big AOE equalizers to get value. It's gonna be a while until he starts facing up against the Udyr on even footing again. He needs like another 2 items probably. Let's be honest. Okay, Light is in a why is Light there, man? Great angle by Chris, by the way. Chris was on a great angle here. Is he really not seen? Okay, Spell Shield's gonna be down. So 3-person Maokai ult. Okay. Teleport coming out from ZDZ as well. Okay, so Rel gets 2 in place. Ashe is just immediately dead, but they're not necessarily a big damage part of this. So, good arrow onto Tien as well. Jackie doesn't have Spell Shield anyway. God damn. Why is Cream here now? Oh, Cream. Okay, he gets 1. Does he get 2? No, he jumps way too close. Wait, why did he flash? What? What? Who's he trying to kill here? I think maybe if he jumps further north, or like if instead of like jumping here, I've got the wrong color. Instead of jumping here, if he jumps here instead, might be able to get autos on him for free, and then get the reset out with flash. Like, you're never killing the first person. You're never killing ZDZ there, man. That's just wrong positioning. That's a wrong... Like, Triss needs to use her jumps in a very calculated manner most of the time to get value out of mid-game. That was really, really bad. That was really bad from Cream. Okay, stopping the reset from ZDZ. But yeah, I mean, the way that Maokai and Nico are managing to get angles into this fight is unacceptable for top esports. You can never let them have these kinds of angles. This is exactly how you lose the game. You cannot allow Maokai and Nico to get teamfight value against such a squishy composition. If anyone gets hit by any sort of CC, it's game over, pretty much. The Varus can hit you from a mile away. You have double 80 carries, so you're not going to get stopwatches or Zhonya's or anything like that, which can save you on one of these big fights. Xiaohu's now on 10 stack Dark Seal and 2 items. God damn, he's fed.
They'll go ahead and pop down in bot lane now.
I have great hair, thank you. I grew it myself. I appreciate it, thank you. I actually need to get the ends tidied up. I need to get a haircut to get the ends tidied up. It's been a long time since I've had a haircut, and I'm starting to notice the ends getting a bit frayed. Lots of knots and stuff, but well, just means I need to brush my hair more often. Okay, so you have Blighting Jewel on 369. That helps a bit. It means that maybe you can threaten ZDZ a little more. It's asking a lot though. Cream's had some bad ints. He's playing Tristana from behind because he's inted is not great. Yeah, I'm not getting my hair cut too much. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's still gonna be long. The struggles of low maintenance, long, beautiful hair. I know. It's so tragic. It's so tragic. And you can feel my pain there, brother. I say that. I don't actually know your gender. I shouldn't say that. Sounds a little bit different. They're going like, oh, I feel that. Feel that there, sibling. Doesn't have the same. Spiritually, feel like it's just not the same, you know. Okay, so Light is actually a real threat on this Varus now too. You know, 2.5 items on the Varus. You are doing some real work here. Because if anyone's hit by CC, it's instant kill, Viego reset. Legit, what do you do here as top esports, right? You hope that Weibo mess up on a flank. Hang on, let's slow this down, because this could be quite important. Oh, this could be really important, actually. I never said that, Angie. I never said that. Okay, so let's have a look. So, no big teleport coming out from Weibo. They do have teleports. 369's caught out on the side. Shower flashing in very early. Good Ash Arrow to stop the clean combo from Xiaohao. Only one person with the Maokai ult. And the Rel combo comes through. It's good damage from Xiaohu, but he's not going to get anything else after this point. Oh no, he does actually. Ooh. That was almost okay, you know. Cream is... What happened to Cream this fight, actually? What happened with Cream, actually? Oh, he's trying to keep Light out of the fight. Honestly, not bad from Cream. I think Cream makes the right decision. He actually stops this being a complete wipe. Well, he almost stops it being a complete wipe. Because Light can't fire an arrow over this either. God damn. Quadra kill for Xiaohao. No. Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, Cream I still think makes the right decision there. I think you've got to try and stop that Varus getting value. There's nothing else you can do. This fight is almost great for top esports, by the way. Xiaohu almost dies for free. With no ult, with no value from the Nico ult. That could have been a difference maker. Oh, I want you to look at how this... What does JackeyLove get his spell shield blown on? Nothing? Ah, that's a bad spell shield from JackeyLove. That's really bad, actually. I know you can't spell shield both the knockup and the damage from the Nico ult, because they're two separate parts. But you could at least spell shield the knockup, then flash back, and then continue the fight. That wasn't great. Jesus. Good Viego damage. Now you have full Zhonya's from Xiaohu as well. Xiaohu is so fed. Mountain Soul for Weibo. How did they lose this game? Legit, how do they lose this? It feels like even if one part of that combo doesn't work now, it should be fine. Maybe Xiaohao just ints and they don't get any resets. Baron still, maybe. It's always on the table for stupid comebacks. Cream gets a answer in top side. Okay, good buster shot. Does he take turret? He does take turret, that's fine. Okay, he's got the double jump because he got the 4-stack. Shame. 3 items for JackeyLove Sivir, that's kind of important. Maybe he can get a really good Ricochet team fight. But then into Mountain Soul. Mountain Soul's really hard to get value into, man. Okay. How does this not work out? Hex Flash over, so he ults and then Hex Flashes? Or is it Hex Flash then ult? Gets on top of the AD carry, knocks him out of the arrow. Owie. Yeah, you can see how much damage the E does after that too. If that arrow hits, he dies 100%. Okay, killing the mid lane, shut down, that's nice. Wait, is that a shutdown? Yeah, it's... Yeah, okay, some gold. Something. Do you feel like LPL was stronger in the previous year? It's very hard to tell before Chinese New Year. A lot of teams really improve over the Chinese New Year break. Like, they chill out, they get to revisit what happens before it. It's been a really long period before... there's a lot more games played before Lunar New Year than it was last year. For instance, teams were playing like 2, 3, 4 times before Chinese New Year last year. And then there'd be like a 2-week break and then we come back. Now, this year, we've had teams play 5 times. So I think that's a little bit of a mitigating factor. I think that some of the teams don't know how to play the map as well. I think that's not been great. So I think BLG knows how to play the map, but I don't think everyone does. Shogunasti, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I think that compared to this time last year, yeah, I think LPL was stronger last year. But then also BLG still looked really good, so we still have a good team. I think that top NIP... Top and NIP still look pretty good too. JDG also looked pretty good. Then LNG, yeah, I think LNG really got a lot of work to do, and I guess Weibo as well, like, and LNG, they have a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, so do NIP actually, but they'll scale up, they'll figure stuff out. So Weibo actually lose gold off the Baron because of that shutdown, I guess. Damn, that's actually insane. And now you actually have double 80 carries at 3 items, going towards 4, whereas you don't have a consistent damage dealer besides Xiaohao's resets.
But if someone actually does this, I want a small cut of 80%.
Okay.
A small cut.
Okay, good jump. Really good catch, Xiao, actually. So they're going to catch Xiao, who now you don't have the Nico ult. You don't have the Nico ult. You can't... So this is important, right? So the Nico ult's not here. Xiao has to W back because he can't jump forward onto Cream, and even if he does, he jumps back towards his team. Because he has another reset. Maokai ult can get tanked by Jaculev's Spell Shield here, or Cleanse. Mako might just die for him. We'll see. But even then, that won't be a reset because Xiaohao's too far over here. So no resets right now. You have another jump for Cream to jump in. Tien has his ult. The one thing is that 369 is not here. So this is now a 4v4 without the Rumble.
Calvary charging in.
Hang on, say that again.
You do that. He's going to go down. The rest of Weibo here at collapse onto Xiaohu here, and they do that. He's going to go down. The rest of Weibo here as Calvary.
Calvary? Mazel. Mazel, please don't tell me you just called them Calvary. Calvary? Come on, man. It's like, isn't that a place, Calvary? Xiaohu dies without using Zhonya's. He gets hit by the Ash arrow, doesn't he? Yeah, he gets hit by the Ash arrow. So then he basically dies before... Wait, is he still stunned here? He's still stunned, dead. Yeah, he has to Zhonya's early. That's a good arrow from Mako. I mean, as soon as this Ash arrow hits, the fight is just... Yeah, he can't do shit. He needs to get Zhonya's early. You're right, that's a good call out, Trouble, actually. But, like... Yeah, he gets one shot, man. So now you have no Nico ult onto the backline. Jaculev still has ult. Is this just a free play? Okay, so they peel back. You have an Ash arrow and you have a Varus arrow and a Varus ult still. Rumble's still not here. Cream's off to the side. Wait, what? Did Cream just jump forward again? No, he hasn't jumped yet. Cream hasn't jumped yet. Is he jumping onto light? He's slowed by the Varusy. Cream. So Jaculev is trying to kite back. Now they have the Sivir reset. Rumble is here. Ow, that's a good Varus ult, man. Okay. But now you're CC'd into the Rumble ult. Oh, and Cream's still alive. This is actually now playable. This is playable now. Oh, that's so close. Oh, God, that's so close. Oh, no, that's so close. Okay, what are the key moments in here? So, the Maokai ult, it splits the team. So you've got your one frontline and Tien caught at like on one side of it. He can't really get to the other side of it. Cream just walks out of it this way. He doesn't tank it behind Tien, which I think... Because what Cream is looking to do is to jump onto Light and one-shot him. This is a poke Varus. So there is some worry about it just getting one-shot, especially from this HP. But if he can threaten Light, maybe Light is not in range to follow up on the rest of his team. That's what he's been doing in these team fights. That's one thing. Mako and Jaculov are getting ran out by a ghosting Udyr. And Xiao Hao can use the mist for the extra movement speed to get over here. Crisp also has flash, so he's going to get on these targets too. You have Cleanse, Flash, and Sivir. I almost wonder if you have to immediately double flash this way, by the way. You cannot afford to get caught out here. So let's watch this slowly. Okay. Cavalry. Yeah, I think maybe you have... Well, do you flash towards Tien instead? So he cleanses and he flashes. Mako's out here. He's on one side. So Jackalove's just been completely pinned down. Yeah, there's very little counterplay to that, I suppose. I think he's dying wherever he is. Okay. Flash Varus up. But now you have no flash on Varus. So yeah, I mean, you're at a 4v3. This is an insane equalizer, though. I mean, Cream's got a pretty bad bomb there. I think yeah, Cream's got a pretty bad bomb. If he bombs onto Xiao Hao instead, then this is not as close, by the way. Cream actually misplays this again. Jumps out from ZDZ, that's fine. Tien has the flash, so he's unlikely, and Xiao Hao's already used his flash and all. Even if Tien flashes this way, he probably buys enough time for Xiao Hao to not get a reset. And then 369 just puts on the afterburners, man. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of rumble damage. Damn. ZDZ misplays the back end of the fight. He's trying to stop Cream getting resets. I think he does the right thing by going on Cream, actually. Because if Cream can jump forward... Yeah, because he almost kills Cream. Now, what he needs to do is not touch Cream again. Does he turn around immediately? He does turn around immediately. I think ZDZ makes the right player, actually, though. Oh, no, does he... what much more can he do? He forces Cream to jump out. I think that's fine. But then the frickin' reset comes in. I actually think it's Xiao Hao that goes too deep. I think Xiao Hao goes too deep. I think Xiao Hao giving the reset over to Tristana is too much. I think that he needs to hold on to his flash and ult a bit more. At the end of the day, they walk into a choke point against the Rel Rumble. I think Xiao Hao... I think Xiao Hao misplays this, actually. I think if you don't give the reset here, it's playable. Who's the first person to walk? I think ZDZ walking to this choke point is fine. They see 369. They know he's here. They know there's a flash on the Rel. If Xiao Hao ults out here as well, I think that's also fine. Crisp also should not be there. He's a frickin' support Maokai, man. Just don't go into the frickin' choke point, guys. Guys. So you take the free kill there. Can you not just... Surely as soon as Rumble shows, he's the threat. And you have to run at the Rumble. Just don't go into this choke. Or at least not everyone. I think ZDZ can go into this choke. That's fine. I think Crisp and Xiao Hao, there's no reason for them to go there, man. But like, Xiao Hao is literally ulting on top of the Equalizer on top of the Flame Spitter, man. Like, Xiao Hao just... I think he has more... He thinks he has more burst than he does. He doesn't have his flash, because he used his flash to kill the first bit. I mean, that's an insane combo, but also, why the hell are they engaging into a bush which they know the Rel's there? As soon as they see the Rumble, this is likely, right? Because they see Rumble coming around here. They know this, and they know he's in range for an Equalizer. Just don't find around this bush. At least don't put your squishies into this bush. ZDZ can. ZDZ can. And he can try and ward off the Rel from getting a big flash engage. It's not like Rumble has a flash, So Varus is not going to die to 369. Varus is not going to die to 369. He stays at arrow range. He's never going to get hit by a flame spitter. Why is Light walking up this far, actually? Gee, thanks for the follow. Why does Light walk up this far? You're in arrow range. You don't need to be here. Like, there is no reason why Light should be walking up here. He cleanses, but like, he shouldn't have to blow his cleanse and take equalizer damage like that. He gets an arrow onto Cream, that's pretty good. E is okay, gets an auto attack down. Another auto... Fucking Christ, he's walking up to melee of the Rumble. Light! No! Why are you walking into the flames better? All we are is incompetent. They really overestimate their damage. And they underestimate what the Rumble can do. Oh, Xiaohao was also Sivir for a part of that Rumble. You're right, yeah, you have... Wait, what? Hang on, what items does he have, actually? Do we see? He has Merc Treads and he's got a decent amount of HP. I mean, it doesn't actually matter too much. In this case, it doesn't matter too much because, like... Oh, maybe it does, actually. Let's go back to this choke point again. Also, 369 ghosted early. I think top esports, like... No, I think Weibo really underestimate the choke point damage. Because they've not been caught by it this game yet. Yeah, you're actually right. This is, I mean, yeah, Sivir's gonna have less... Sivir's gonna have less magic resist and less... Oh, shit. He ults on top of the equalizer again, by the way. Xiaohao takes the entirety of the equalizer damage. Yeah, Xiaohao takes all of the equalizer damage, by the way. I think ZDZ... I don't think it's a bad angle to make sure that Cream can jump out. Because if Cream jumps in, as soon as Light has used his arrow as well, he like, gets a triple reset. So I think the initial instinct to go onto Cream is fine. Forcing the jump out's good. He turns back pretty quickly. Why are Light and Chris walking up that close to 369? Why are we walking up to the Rumble like that? That's also the Crypt Bloom, which comes through for the healing as well. It's an extra 200 health for Cream, an extra 200 health for Tien. Resets for Tristana. God damn, that's a good turnaround, though. I think that... There's some pretty poor positioning from pretty much everyone involved. I think that it's okay for ZDZ to walk into the choke point, because he's tanky enough to not get one shot. I think it was okay for him to look at the Tristana. I think that he could have done more to... I think he could have turned like half a second earlier onto 369. But you need to force the jump out of Cream, so that was okay. Xiaohao should 100% never be caught in this. He hasn't built Magic Resist. He's got Merc Treads, that's it. He has Sundered Sky, that helps with the healing, but that's about it, you know? He takes the entirety equalizer damage. Crisp as well. Really poor for him to jump up that soon as well. Even if he threatens a W, it's just not worth it. I think Cream had a pretty bad bomb here. Onto Crisp, like, that's... I mean, maybe... I think you bomb Xiaohao 100%, right? Yeah, I think it's reasonable for Weibo to think they'll win just because they have so much freaking damage. And they're so far ahead. And also, before all of this, you know, Xiaohu dies without using Zhonya's. I get that it was kind of... I think he disrespected the Ash Arrow. He could have Zhonya's the Ash Arrow or flashed the Ash Arrow. But not having a multi-person Nico ult is really, really bad for that team comp. God damn. That is a very interesting fight. That's a very interesting fight. Yeah, should have Zhonya's, should have flashed. One of the two. He doesn't, he dies. No Nico ult to threaten the rest of the team. Good Maokai ult to split the rest of the team. I think the flash, maybe committing that onto the Ash is not great. But then just engaging into that choke point is just not it, folks. Just don't walk, don't just file in there to die. And then because Weibo are dead, they can't reset in time and get... they're literally just running back out onto the map. They don't have any vision on top side. They don't want to walk into... Yeah, they don't want to walk into another equalizer combo. So they can't just walk into no vision on top side. Well, maybe ZDZ could, but... I think it's very dangerous to walk in towards Baron. So I understand... I mean, Elder had already been taken. So they went towards Elder, then Baron. So Weibo couldn't exactly go towards Dragon. Go towards either of those objectives. So they were dead for Elder. They don't want to fight them at the Baron. Because the Elder's up and they don't have vision. That makes sense. You're going to get through to, like, massive, massive fucking items now. I mean, 369 has a death cap. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. So, now you have Markyle coming out defensively. Ash Arrow misses. Okay. Ash gets caught in this as well. Equalizer is fine to stop stop Light from walking up and getting a second arrow. Good to blow those ults though from Weibo. It's a good trade of Maokai ult for the rest of them. I think that's fine.
Still though, I'm happy that Weibo weren't as overzealous as I thought they'd be in like the over engagement. We're gonna play safe, we're gonna wait for this one to time out, and we're gonna be on somewhat even footing going into the next fight because hell, all of Weibo aren't just gonna line up like that.
Okay. Arrow doesn't really do much. Maybe they thought they could catch Light or something like that out of position. Maybe at least force the cleanse. Okay, last the Baron buff. You have Equalizer again now, which is very good for disengage here. You can just use it for the slow and the threat. I mean, he's not there at the play, but he has Equalizer. If he wants to teleport in. God, he has a full Shadow Flame as well now, which is going to burn people below 35% HP. GA for Tristana, that's good. Bloodthirster for Sivir, that's good. I almost think having a Zeal item is more important for him, though, because he needs the extra movement speed to get away from ZDZ. And he doesn't have a Ghost, which is really problematic for him now. Speed it back up again. Okay, so Baron buff ended, plus 4k for top esports. Cream almost at full build. Another crit cloak for Jaculov, so his ricochets are pretty much critting you for every single hit now. Mako's actually at a pretty strong point of power too, with the chainsword for healing denial, which can be kind of nice. Particularly against Xiaohao and ZDZ. ZDZ caught out. How much damage is he realistically taking? You can double jump here. Ooh. Yeah, I mean... Thank you, dear man. Thank you, dear. Now Weibo have a really daunting task of trying to take vision into the enemy jungle, well, into their jungle now, to try and stop these choke points being a death sentence. They need to know where Tien is and, like, Mako is at all times, because, like, a good enough arrow or a good enough flash overall from Tien ends this game. All you need is CC into an Equalizer to end this game now. That's all you need. So they need to have really good vision. Right now, Xiaohu's on the flank. Of course, Nico can use the flank vision too. Nico's at 4 items. Very, very strong. Yeah, so now this is not... Both your AD carries stood up here? I don't know, man. That's kind of rough. Okay. They're resetting again. Back out onto the map. Stood on a pink ward, so they know that's fine. They spot Xiaohu, well played by 369. But why are you up here, Jaculov? So Jaculov's what? Where's Tien? Where's Tien? Tien is guys. Your tank is way down here in red side jungle. Like he's around red buff. You know, like why are you here, Jaculov? You know the mist is here too. Max rank of Viego E gives you a lot of movement speed. That is so greedy from Jaculov. And as soon as he spell shield's gone already. Pops the ult, flash and spell shield. Okay, so let's slow this down. Let's slow this right the way down then. So you have no flash, ult, spell shield, cleanse slightly late. Where's the Equalizer going? Right across there. So Xiaohu's caught in that. What the fuck's happening with Cream? Cream's down here. He backsteps on the Maokai ult. Okay, Xiaohu doesn't Zhonya's again. Ricochet's going across the entire team, but not for that long, I guess. How many ricochets did he have? One. He gets 1 ricochet. Xiaohu's gone, though. Storm Surge across the team. Cream has his GA. Xiaohao dies as soon as he grabs the soul. So Xiaohao has 2 bad fights in a row where he can't properly reset. Oh god, yeah, Xiaohao's caught by Tien in the full combo. Xiaohao's caught in the entire equalizer again. Oh, man, that's not a good fight from him. I think ZDZ had a great angle, actually. Now Crisp is dead because he's a support Maokai. Crisp being burned like his namesake. Okay, that's one. Angie, you called that earlier. We have one of them. I think ZDZ actually had a pretty good angle there.
All we are is incompetent.
Lakix, thanks to follow. Or Lakes. Yeah. 369 does way too much now. So what happens after this? So they're running down river. They teleport on top of... Wait, where's Light gone? So he walks over a ward. So he's trying to catch out. He's trying to get some damage down. Because Elder's up. They don't want to leave the area completely. So what happens after this? So Light is trying to stick around because Elder's up. Teleport back out onto the map. But they don't see the teleport. And as soon as they see Tien, it's like, ah, fuck. As soon as they see that, it's... ZDZ has to be there to kind of like... I get that they're trying to like make sure that top easels don't get themselves another Elder, but that's just... They are... Yeah. Yeah. They play a gambit and say, look, we'll try and contest Elder with like Varus, Flash, and arrows and see if we can maybe get like an arrow steal. I think they just back off and wait for respawns at that point. It sucks, but I think you have to give over double big buffs again. And now you have no summoners on AD carries. Jackulov should never be there. We already talked about Jackulov there. Xiaohao takes so much damage though from Equalizer in both the last fights. So now you don't have frontline or AD carry. You're against the Elder and Baron buff. Treem destroys turrets. He has GA. So that's one reset target down. He's tanking turret, doesn't even matter. Oh, man. Jesus. That is an insane ending to that game, actually. That Rumble was absolutely... The Rel Rumble combos were absolutely sublime. They were incredible Rel Rumble combos. I mean, yeah, I think 369 and Tien had just some insane team fighting later into the game. Xiaohao didn't get to play it, even though he had like a quadra kill. He had like a triple quadra kill or something like that earlier into the game with the Viego as well. That was some really good late game team fighting from Top Esports. I'm really excited to see what this team does. If they keep doing this and 369 is on like big carries where he can change the game and he can keep playing Rumble with the Rumble Rel and maybe Gnar with Mega Gnars and stuff like that, this guy is going to be rocking the LPL. I want to see him versus Bin again. Because actually, he did quite well versus that. Versus him. Oh shit, I've clicked the wrong thing. Okay, folks. I've been on for like 5.5 hours, so that's a pretty good stream. I'm going to go do something else and maybe have a nap. I have lunch and a nap. That sounds good to me. Right, I'm gonna go find someone else to raid. But yeah, folks, thanks for joining me again. It's been really cool to... Is Sam on right now? Oh yeah, I'll go raid Sam. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm gonna send you over to Sam. I forgot to do it yesterday. I feel bad about it. But yeah, I'm gonna be... Yeah, I think I'll stream tomorrow, maybe. I don't know what I'll stream. I'll do something. I'll probably do another VOD review or something. But then after that, I'm gonna take a bit of a break with Chinese New Year, meaning that I don't have any casts. And yeah, I need a break a little bit, really. I'm kind of... Yeah, I've been doing a lot of... This has been a really busy week. But I'll see you when I see you. Enjoy Sam's stream. Go say hi to him. It means a lot for people to support his stream as well. Because, yeah, he's been struggling a bit recently. I think we all have. Casting industries all over the place. But yeah, go support him. Go say I said hi. And I'll see you around, folks.